rapacious people that are blinded by money are torturing the environment.
We must use less palm oil. Because of palm oil, half of the rainforest is endangered.
We must be prepared to do everything we can to help stop this global issue before humans become history. For every drop of water you waste, you must know that someone in Earth is desperately looking for that drop of water.
Palm oil production is destroying our environment. We must use less palm oil so that we can preserve the beauty of animals and nature.
It is essential that we use less plastic because we are hurting sea animals. We must take action because already 700 species are being killed because of overuse of plastic.
Already 50% of coral is destroyed by plastic pollution. Making the ocean clean will take huge effort from everyone.
Without trees, neither humans or animals can survive. The era of deforestation needs to be over. Energy. Once we get rid of carbon dioxide, we can save the planet. Our Earth is sick. We all must be responsible to keeping our environment healthy. Let's reduce and recycle plastic. Enough plastic is thrown away each year to circle around the Earth 4 times. People must stop using plastic.
Do you want to live in a world that is full of pollution? There's many ways to solve population problems that are very easy and simple.
Water may be a common resource to some of us, but not all of us are that lucky. Can't you hear the earth shouting for help? Rahanaswamy once said that the real problem is not population explosion, but what the population is doing.
The longer we refuse to take action on global warming, the more negative things will happen to our Earth. The time has come to take action and control carbon emissions.
Do you want to lead yourself and next generation into a dreadful climate crisis? If not, I'm convinced that we must stop consuming massive amounts of meat products. Deforestation is quickly increasing. Can you imagine a future with no more trees? We must stop deforestation before it's too late. I strongly believe that unsustainable palm oil production should be banned because it destroys rainforests and contributes to global warming. People are putting animals in danger in order to make money. I strongly believe that we need to save the forests because trees slow down global warming, prevent erosions, and are home to a lot of animals, plants, and living things. We must find a solution to overfishing because when fish disappear from the ocean, the food web will be disrupted and it will have a very negative impact on humans. I strongly believe that people must reuse and recycle plastic because when plastic goes to the ocean, it kills the sea animals and it will destroy their habitats.
We must stop global warming because it negatively affects people, crops, animals, and our environment. Everyone can take actions to help, such as riding bus, walking, or riding our bikes.
I believe overpopulation is negatively affecting our environment. Pollutions are increasing and resources are running out. Let's do something before it's too late.
I believe that palm oil products should be more expensive because many companies produce palm oil unsustainably and cheaply. If palm oil products get more expensive, some people might avoid them, which may reduce deforestation.
Water covers 70% of the earth, but only 3% of water is fresh water. Naturally, 3% of water should be enough for all humans, but many factors has caused huge water crisis on the earth. I strongly believe that people must find solutions for overuse of water.
I am convinced that plastic waste makes us sick, and plastic pollution makes
animals sick too. Clearly, plastics have more negative effects than positive ones. So, we must be careful when buying products. I believe that we should support sustainable palm oil plantations. Not all palm oil is as harmful as people think. In Nigeria, farmers don't burn or cut down trees to make palm oil plantations.
Did you know that for 1 kilogram of beef, a cow needs eat up to 25 kilograms of grain and 1,500 liters of water? Also, cattle emits a lot of methane. Each cow emits about 8 tons of methane each year, and there are over 1.6 billion cows worldwide. Methane has a huge impact on climate change too. I believe that we should eat less beef because raising cattle requires a lot of resource and it is bad for our environment.
Overpopulation can cause negative environmental impacts because it can lead to loss of croplands and it reduces the Earth's resources, so we cannot provide for all the people.
I believe we must save water to solve the water scarcity problem because water scarcity is caused by drought, which is made worse by climate change.
That each year millions of trees are cut down by loggers. We should really protect our forests because if we don't, it will affect the water cycle and it will cause loss of biodiversity and there will be nothing to help us clean the air.
I believe that we should think about the solution to overuse of water and try to stop it. We only have less than 1% of fresh water to sustain all the living things on Earth. If we don't save our fresh water, all the humans and animals can get extinct.
I strongly believe that we need to start saving water because only 1% of the water is clean and drinkable.
I strongly believe that people shouldn't let global warming continue happen. If global warming continue happen, water will all disappear and people and plants will all die.
In 2010, 2.4 million plastic were recycled, while 1 trillion were produced. And toxic chemical leach out of plastic are found in blood and tissue of nearly all of us. And in addition, 1950, nearly 0 tons of plastic were produced. But in 2014, nearly 350 million tons were produced. So it is clear that we must produce less plastic for the safety of the future.
Did you know that there is 28,000 of different animals and plant species are extinct because of deforestation? I believe that deforestation is horrible to Earth, so we need to stop chopping down trees immediately.
We must stop the amount of deforestation in the world. Without trees, we cannot live because trees provide us with many things, such as medicine, clean air, and homes for ecosystems.
With over 7.8 billion people on Earth using 500 billion plastic cups per year, we are polluting and destroying the planet. We must stop using disposable things.
When we make plastics in factories, fossil fuels create pollution which makes us sick. We must stop using plastics right now to avoid people from dying.
Did you know about 2,000 trees per minute are cut down in the forest? We must stop destroying the forest to save animals, stop climate change, and improve air quality.
Overuse of plastic is harming our animal populations. Did you know that olive ridley turtles are now nearly extinct because of plastic bags? I would like to tell you that we must reduce our plastic use right now. Why don't you help me save the sea turtles and stop using plastic?
I believe tourism in Jeju
will make fresh air too unhealthy and polluted. Therefore, the government should set the limit of tourists to protect our beautiful land, Jeju.
Tuvalu is a beautiful island nation that is made out of 9 islands, but because of sea level rising, now has 7 remain. Those islands will sink within 50 to 100 years too if we don't take action. So I believe we have to find a solution to climate change and stop it before it's too late.
Palm oil is destroying our planet. Orangutans, elephants, rhinoceros, and tigers are mostly endangered. Did you know 2.4 million Indonesian trees are already being destroyed? We need to stop chopping down trees to make more room for palm tree plantations and start farming sustainably.
Overpopulation is a huge problem because it affects everyone in the planet. We must have more educational opportunities and make sure people are aware so we could find solutions.
I strongly believe that overuse plastic is creating damage to our earth. We need to find a solution to protect the earth from plastic pollution.
I strongly believe that overuse of plastic negatively impacts our health. Plastic are much more harmful than you might think. 400,000 people are dying each year and many more lives are harmed because of plastic. We must reduce plastic use today.
I strongly believe that too many tourists are ruining our island Jeju. 80% of Jeju's own trash is made by tourists. Tourists should be educated so that Jeju can stay clean.
Did you know that 193 species of animals are endangered because of palm oil productions? I strongly believe we must stop overuse of palm oil products to save the animals.
I insist that we should stop overfishing for the future of humans, marine life, and ecosystems. If they continue at this rate, fish will run out by the year 2048.
Did you know that there are 79,460 flights each year between Seoul and Jeju? That means there are 7,151,400 kilograms of CO2 are released each year just between Seoul and Jeju. I strongly believe tourism is polluting our air.